What's your name?
My name's Tibor.
Where are you from?
I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
Yeah?
We don't have any
You
ocean.
surf there?
Not that I know of. I've heard since that people do surf, but I didn't know anything about surfing. I had a one-year vacation from work, so because of the economic crisis, my job said I could take 1 year off with a third of my salary, so I backpack in Asia, and I always meet people who Bali this, Bali that, so I think, okay, I start in Bali. And
when was this?
This was in April, so I look on the internet.
April which year?
2009.
Right.
And I think Bali is its own country, and I look on the internet, and oh shit, Bali's in Indonesia, and then, oh man, I need to get a visa for this. So I get a visa for Indonesia, and I'm going to go to Bali, but I have a little anxiety maybe 1 week before my vacation, because I'm thinking, what am I going to do for a year? Look at temples, or, just trek in the jungle? So I look on the internet, what do you do in Bali? And I see, surfing, and, hey, I've always wanted to try surfing, and then, so when I come to Bali, first day I wake up, I go down to Kuta Beach, I rent a board, and I go try to stand up in some whitewash.
No lessons, just on your own?
Yeah, just on my own, and then I can do this. So then I buy a surfboard, a big 7-foot surfboard, and I try surfing for like 2 weeks, and I get no success. And then somebody told me Balian was a good place for beginners, so I go there, and the first day it's huge there. And I think I made it about 5 meters from the beach before a wave just split me and smashed me back, and I felt so embarrassed. I come back to the beach, I can't even get out, and then that night I meet a French guy and a South African guy, and then they take me, they say, oh yeah, we can show you a little bit, and then I start standing up and learning, and then they're traveling, so for 4 months we travel together, but they're just, I don't know if they were trying to encourage me or they didn't care about my safety, because they just took me to the hardest spots, and I didn't know what was going on. Like 2.5 months, I can barely stand on the board, and they're like, we're going to Desert Point. And I'm like, let's go. So 2.5 months, and I'm surfing Desert Point. And I'm like, what the fuck are you thinking? This is like crazy. This is so low tide and barreling, so I can only go out at high tide and stand on a wave for a little bit, and I have to fall really quickly before it gets shallow and starts barreling, but. And then we're like in yo-yos, and I went Bali, Lombok, Sumbawa, Sumba, Roti, Mentawais. 4 months I was surfing in the Mentawais for 1 month, I mean, don't get me wrong, I got worked hard, I got worked on the reef, and then...
So you paid your dues in this 12 months, haven't you?
Yeah, well, 5.5 months I came to G-Land, first time, and I got my first...
Sorry, is this your second time to G-Land?
Yeah, second time to G-Land.
And you've been surfing for 11 months?
Yeah, 11 months, yeah. I got hurt for a month and I couldn't surf. Took a dead white out at Super Sucks, and I think I broke a rib. I don't know. I hit a board and it hurt really bad to paddle, so I had to take 1 month off. But
where was that?
In Super Sucks.
So you've really been surfing for 10 months?
Yeah, about 10 months. Yeah, I took a couple breaks. I went to the Philippines for 3 weeks, and it wasn't really any surf. I mean,
surf Cloud9?
Yeah. I've only worked a couple days. It's funny because I'm goofy, and I'm, I learned to surf in Indo. All the waves are right-hand waves, so I'm better on my backside now. Yeah, I mean, they're all left-hand waves, but Cloud9 is like a really heavy right-hand wave, so yeah, it's difficult for me to go. Right now I'm better at it, but when I went to Cloud9, I only surfed right-hand a few times.
So how long are you in G-Land for?
Well, I was here for 2 weeks, and I went back to Bali for 6 days, and then I came back, so I'm going to stay this time 9 days. But
what's your name?
Tibor.
Tibor from Detroit.
Yeah, from Detroit. Best
surf
place
legend.
in the world, right?
Yeah. Give us a shaka, bro.
Yeah.
You know shaka?
No.
Give us a shaka.